In this example, we illustrate how do you use pivot table to draw a histogram. Here I have a long list of data, which is NASDAQ composite index in monthly intervals, and I computed the month-over-month changes in column H. Basically, we want to draw a distribution chart, also called a histogram, for those changes. It is actually quite simple. We first use pivot table. Now we go to data, pivot table, and it asks me, do you want to analyze this block of data, and do you want to put it in a new worksheet? We accept that. Okay. Now it shows up in this format. Now I want to analyze the month-over-month change, so I put change into the row labels here. Now you can see it immediately sorted and give me all the values. However, in order to do distribution chart, I need to put them into buckets. Now this is where really pivot table excels. You could actually just say group, and it automatically give you the minimum, maximum, and even suggest a interval, the bucket size. I'm gonna slightly change those endpoints. So based on the minimum and maximum, so it's between -800 to +800 by interval of 100. Now you can see that now it gives me this table nicely. One thing to pay attention though, it is in some interval it might have no data and therefore it will not show. So indeed, if you look closely, here there's a jump. So there's no data from 600 to 700 points. We need to let Excel know that it's not acceptable from histogram perspective. So we right click and say field setting, and here there's a check mark, say show items with no data. Alright, so now it's complete. Now what I will do is just drag this again into values, and the default will just count the number of data points that fall into this interval. As you can see, I have already all the data that I need in order to plot this. So what I'll do, just select it and say go to chart. Want them to be laid out cluster chart. Let me show you here. Move this outside. And you can see this indeed is a histogram chart. It is also labeled correctly, and it is much faster compared to other methods.